The two
That's
is a
more
Q
please.
job. Okay, the recording has been started in. Welcome to another episode of the 20 Stock Podcast. I don't know, for some reason, I'm deciding to be using a fake Igbo accent to start this recording. So yes, I'm your host. Okay, let's drop play.
I love it.
Welcome to another episode of 20 Stock Podcast. If you're new here, welcome. I'm your host. What's my name again, Seth? Yes. I did not forget. Okay, my vibe has been killed. I'm going to start again from the beginning.
Aunty, look go by you.
It's okay. Don't worry. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Twin Stock Podcast. My name is Oyeliki Champs, the Big Bear, and I'm going to be the host for today. I'm joined with my amazing co-hosts, and yeah, I'm just going to be leaving them the floor to, tell us how they've been, what they've been up to. So yeah, I'm going to start from the tallest in the group, like I always say, Mr. Kojo, the Ghanaian Jollof. How have you been? What have you been up to? What's popping with you? What's good?
See, yeah, thunder. You know thunder, abi? Thunder, thunder. Now you go strike. But anyhow, so let's leave all of that. I'm not. Okay. Calm down, could you calm
Calm
down?
down, breathe.
I
Calm
told
down.
you, you have to
Breathe.
look at it with the inner eye. If you look at it with the inner
Breathe.
eye, you see it.
Could you
You see
breathe?
it.
Could you breathe? Burna Boy said, because I'm way too big. Breathe.
You
Could you
see,
breathe?
way too big and tall.
Champion, Otito. Champion, will tell your mommy, respect yourself.
Tall man.
Wow. I like as you leave Dotun, they focus on me today. I like him.
Everybody go collect. Everybody
Do
go
your one
collect. No
now.
worry.
Do your
Abbas
one
baby,
now.
you see your coming soon.
Hey.
Straight bullets. But anyways, I'm good. I'm alright. Today I'm decided to call myself Chidubem because I really love that name. My wife, wherever you are, even if you're not Igbo, our son's name will be Chidubem, baby. I'm just letting
Come
you know
on.
now. You get
What
I
does
love
Chidibem mean?
bro, I don't even know, but the name just sounds so
Wow.
fresh.
You see
It's just
you
Chidubem.
see what prompted the Igbo accent.
Odekwa.
You nego do the thing.
Odekwa accent. The accent came about.
Powers.
Odekwa. I'll say it.
Are you guys okay?
But yeah, my babe, wherever you are, we are naming our child Chidubim. Don't worry, it might be his middle name, might be his third name, but Chidubim, you get. I'm just letting you know now. You understand? I know you are listening to
Chai.
this podcast, wherever you are, baby. You have not met me yet. I've not met you yet, but I know you are listening.
Hey. Wow.
But yeah, they say speak.
Amen.
Speak and you shall receive. So I've spoken.
Power.
Kabashi. I'm a liquid metal.
Citadel.
Sanatorium.
Yeah, I think we need to go. Yeah.
Pandemic.
We all need to go home.
Epidemic.
Pandemonium.
Oh,
Guys,
God.
I promise you, we're actually very serious people. I promise you. I do not know what just happened today. But
Yeah.
yes.
This
Very
is
serious.
how we are in real life. Baby, this is not how I am in real life.
At all. So Daddy Chidubem said he has been fine, he has been good. Yes, before we enter into our Igbo association meeting, let's give the floor to Dibobo himself.
So she
Honestly, you guys heard my voice was not there, right? That is how they are true life. Like me, I'm the one. You see, I'm quiet. That's how I am. I'm the quiet one. These are the
Oh,
to be.
goodness.
I just put them.
Spare me. Ugh.
When you guys relax, I kept quiet. See, that's their real attitude.
The way I knew this is what you were gonna do, the way I knew, like I was like, why this one doesn't is quiet? I just know that's the next thing you come in and to come and perform.
I'm always
Go on.
quiet. Come on,
Go
I'm
on.
always quiet.
Of
So,
course.
hello guys. I know you've missed your boy.
Did you guys
You're
get
quiet.
the accent too? That was easy. I'm always quiet, same way,
I'm
Sarah.
always quiet. Come on, spare me. Anyway, guys, it's your boy Dotso, and I'm excited to be back again. I've been well, I've been good. How did my week go? My week was bittersweet. I grieved, I laughed, I had fun. It's would I say my week or a couple of weeks because this thing comes out bi-weekly. So honestly, it's been fun. It's been really fun. The only thing that really bothered me was a post I saw on Twitter which said, um, "Is the way we Nigerians are living in memories now." Or I remember when shawarma was 500. Or I remember when shawarma was 1,000.
Oh,
I think
bro,
that's the only thing that really shook my week.
bro.
But basically,
Let's
shawarma
not
should
even
not
unpack that.
exceed where it's at. Because I remember when I buy shawarma 1,015. Please, shawarma.
Wow.
Please. My plug, I'm going to
Mm.
continue with my plug because it's very cheap, sha. But anyway, that's me. That's just Dotson. I've been good. Everything has been good. Life's been good. Work been good. Friends been good. Family been good. Yeah, that's all.
Right. Everybody's worrying about tax. Everybody's worrying about oil, CNG. What's my friend worried about? He's worried about the price of shawarma. That
Shawarma.
is a man
Can
that
you
knows what he
imagine?
wants.
Priorities.
He knows what he wants. You understand?
He
He's a
sticks
very
to it.
serious person.
Champion is the
So
way you turned everything I said to common. Shawarma is not common
who
anyway.
will
But
who will write who will write a petition to the chairman of the Shawarma Makers Association so that they don't increase it more than it already is.
well
Is
said.
Noted.
Well
Yes.
said. Well, a statue in your honor. I
And
will plant 50 trees
yes,
for you.
clap, 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 clap. It's fine. Do you know how you can repay me? With a very hot and spicy shawarma. Over to you, Abbas baby. How have you been? What have you been up to? How's everything been going with you? We know we used to
sorry.
stress you a lot, but yes, just
Like mad. Like mad.
pity
Like
us,
mad.
pity us.
It's all good. But mama. Maybe you need this stew. I'm good.
Is fake
All the
accent we
qua,
have been using. Oh,
all the
we've not
that's
been
it.
speaking the Igbo because we don't
Cherem,
understand it.
cherem,
So
that's it.
chere
That's
small,
it right
small,
there.
chere small, small.
Think I'm going on
Talk
Igbo,
it
the original
in.
on Igbo ever, but
Okay,
I'm good. I'm
okay.
fine. I'm okay.
Wow. I thought you were British. So this you're Igbo. I didn't know that.
I'm actually British, but I just feel like I need to go back to my heritage and just like get back into, you know what I mean? Like, just go back to my roots and stuff. So
I knew you're gonna do that.
Yeah, it's always chaos with these people because how did this guy switch from a man from Unsuka
it's
to
okay, it's crazy.
Onye
I don't,
Peckham?
I don't
Onye
know what you're talking
Peckham. He was
about.
speaking like
I don't know
It's
what you're
from
Peckham.
talking about
Anambra.
for real.
It's from Anambra.
Oh my god, you guys are so chaotic, I swear.
I don't know what's going on today. I
It's
genuinely don't know
it's
what's going
it's
on.
it's calm. It's calm. So yeah, everyone's been good. So
But I'm
over to
good.
me,
Yeah.
Big Bear. Big Bear has been good. I've been living life, doing one or two, making sure the what they call it, the plot is aligning. You understand? We're doing things
Come
for the
on.
plots and and stuff. Yeah, all round I've been good. I've been good. I was sick like a few weeks back. I think that was why I could not even join the last episode. But yeah, feel much better now. Dotun was sending his village people to come and choke me in the night. But my God told them that who are they to
Power
prepare the table before me in
before
the
my
presence of my enemies.
enemies.
You are
Daddy.
Yeah,
a liquid metal.
If I
you
send my village
understand.
people, if I send my village people, you will not doubt it, I promise you. You will know it's me.
Hey. Hey.
Dotun, let's not even
He's
go
not
to
doubting it
Dotun's
now.
Ever
own
He's
forever,
not
oh,
doubting
ever
it.
forever,
Dotun,
oh
let's
Jesus.
let's not even unpack that because me, I'm in an Igbo man face. So if I talk now, they say I'm tribalistic. If I come for you, my brother. So yes,
And
yes.
me
My
no
guy
Yoruba,
has
me
moved
Hausa and Yoruba
to
mixed together. Don't
Patois.
play with me.
My guy has moved from Igbo to Jamaican.
I don't know, bro. I
Is
don't,
is
Champion
is
has
is
shifted.
is to evolve. The accent is to evolve. You understand?
it
If
takes a
you
mind of its
reach
own.
Yeah, after
The
5 minutes, it
accent
will
is
change.
bipolar.
Something like that.
That was
Gosh.
So
wild.
yes, so yes, enough of the chaos. Now we're down to serious business. So you guys know on this podcast, we basically what we try to do is as young men in society, we try to like as young Gen Z men in society, we try to give our perspective on things and try and basically talk to you, our audience, through our lens and get feedback from you guys. So on as Dotun will say, on Obasanjo's internet, we came across a very, very interesting story. I think that's how I would just put it. A very, very interesting story that we thought to discuss and dissect on the pod today. So I'll read out the story, and yeah, you guys should just please follow carefully. So yeah, the story goes like this. Once upon a time, a lady said, she said, my wedding was supposed to hold today, but it was cancelled because of my mother-in-law 3 weeks ago. What was my offense? I know you all want to know. It's because I called my husband's niece, my husband's sister's daughter by her name. She is 11 years old, while I am 29 years. She's just preparing for a common entrance, while I'm a master degree holder. I called my husband's sister's daughter to please come and help me to zip down my cloth while I bent down to make it easier for her. Then my mother-in-law came and said I was rude. I was shocked and I asked in total respect what I did. She said, why would I call Temilade by her name instead of Aunty Temilade?
Ah,
I said, but ma,
sorry.
Temilade
Is it
is not
was
my auntie. Calm down, calm down. Allow the food to simmer a little. You see now, Temilade is not my auntie. I can't address her by that. She said she is my small mother-in-law and I must respect her. But I didn't disrespect her in any way. She then said I must be calling her Auntie Temilade. I didn't say anything again because the whole thing was beginning to piss me off. And there comes one of my husband's nieces again. 15 years. I told that one that it's too good, that it's good to see her in Yoruba language. My mother-in-law said she can't tolerate any disrespect from me. That why am I using O for her instead of E? Like in Yoruba language, basically, when you're greeting a younger
It's
person,
not.
you
It's
use
not E. It's
O.
air.
Okay.
I was speaking with alphabets. That's why I'm trying to explain.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
Ilorin boy, listen. So
yay,
like now,
I
if
yay,
you
am
are
not
telling a
from
younger
Ilorin.
person,
I am not from
Dotun,
Ilorin.
Dotun,
yeah,
Dotun, sorry,
Walisha.
Dotun, sorry, yeah. uh Like I was saying, like for example, if you're telling a younger person thank you in Yoruba, you say Oshe. But if you're telling an elderly person, you use Eshe. So the mother-in-law was basically saying, why was she using O for the 15-year-old niece instead of E? I had to voice out that, Mom, I'm the first child of my parents and I have four siblings. The fourth one is 21 years old, and these girls are not even up to him. How come she wants me to be calling them auntie when they are not even my auntie? She said if I can't address them as auntie, I should forget about the marriage. I was shocked and I said no problem. I called my husband to be and he joined us. She explained to him and my husband to be said I should address them as auntie. I told him I'm so sorry, I cannot be humiliated to such. I do not believe in that. This is 2025. I am a peaceful person and very respectful, but can't be subject to calling someone I am 18 years older than auntie. No, it hurts my pride to do so. She then said, from 2 years old, the smallest to the eldest, I must address them as uncle, brother, sister, auntie. I said I can't. There's no need for pretense there. She placed a call and told the head of the family that the marriage is cancelled. My husband was there saying my pride is killing me. I said, pride? For refusing to address kids I'm 15, 18, 20, 27 years older than auntie and uncle? No, I won't. She asked me to leave the house, that the marriage is cancelled. Thank God I haven't packed my loads from my previous place. I just called my sister to start dismantling the room that I would still retain it. My husband to be blocked me on all social media platforms, and it makes more sense of what I never thought or expected. We all have what we are good at, but please blame me if you like. I won't subject myself to call someone I'm older than with 15 years or more auntie. If that means I'm rude, please let it be. We can't be good at all areas. I'm not good at that. I will heal and move on. I have been a sweet and kind person. I've treated my mother in law well. I am not a rude type at all. But not just seeing myself doing that. This is not what they call prideness. I don't know if prideness is a word, Sha. But let's just say this is not what they call pride. You can't call me rude for calling children I'm older than by their names in this century. It was easier for our mothers then in the very olden days because they married early. So married at the age of 15, 16, 18 with no purpose and self-worth. Harsh. You can't compare to me that have achieved a master's degree, have a successful business that I run, have a skill I used as a side hustle, doing well financially to be subjected to calling someone who doesn't have a common entrance certificate auntie, lol. I won't be able to. I can't even be that. People from poor background are really suffering. No. Imagine if I were Otedola's daughter or Adeleke. I'm sure they wouldn't have approached me with such. That is the end of my beautiful story. So, yes, I need takers. Who wants to be the first to dissect this?
Okay, so for us not to make errors, I'm just going to explain you some Yoruba things to people. So in Yoruba culture, there are some
Okay.
things that are very annoying, but then they are there. Like this thing this mother-in-law is talking about. I've heard my mom actually get mad about it because my uncle, all his wives got married in my front, you understand? And according to Yoruba culture, they are supposed to call me brother, you understand? Or
Yes.
um, Uncle Dotun or something, you understand? And
My
all of
my
them,
my uncle's wife calls me brother or
you understand?
uncle, or
Exactly.
you understand?
So these ladies did not actually call me brother. You understand? Some of them did, then with time they switched. Mind you, all of them are educated. So there's something my mom always say. Now, when we marry our own wives, none of them are going to call them anything like, oh, Iyalemi. Iyalemi is like my senior wife. It's a Yoruba term as well. So she said all of them are
Yeah.
going to call them by their children's name. See, Yoruba is a very, very, very. See, they'll be insulting you, but if other people hear, they're like, what's there? But in Yoruba, it's disrespect. You understand? So, like, my mom is actually like waiting for us to get married and then she wants to see if they will. It's a thing. So I understand this lady trying to, and the funny thing is
Dotun,
that she's
can I just throw more light to this
okay,
explanation
okay.
you just gave now? Yeah, so like when I read this thing too initially, I had this mindset that this is preposterous. Like this doesn't make any
Mhm,
sense. But my mom sort of explained it for me and I got it. Like Dotun
mhm,
said, is like an yearly thing. Like the
mhm.
everybody you meet in the house you're marrying to,
Yeah,
you're
they're
supposed
your
to show
elders.
some form of respect. Exactly.
Mhm.
Even if it's a child, as long as the child
Yeah,
is, my mom even
there
said
before
that as long as you did not see them give birth to the child, you're supposed
to
to call
that
the child
child. They're
auntie
your older
or
ones.
uncle. Yes.
They were in the
But she
family before
also,
you.
exactly, but she also said that you can also call them a pet name.
Yes,
Like
you can.
the cocoa there is you must not call them by their
By
name.
your first name. You understand?
Yes, you can
And
call
this
them.
thing,
You can call this
this
one
thing,
yellow sissy. You can call this one omo ileiwe. You can call
there's
this
something
one
one of
whatever
my
you want to call
there's
them.
something one of my cousin does whenever she's what's it called? When she married into a family. So there was this lady still in the university. So she could not be calling her Aunty Mina. She was like, Sisi University, that kind of thing, understand? That's the slang
Exactly.
she gave her. Do you understand? So it's like
Exactly.
playfully, but then she was still using air for her. Ejoibami, you understand? Ejoibami, this kind of funny. But now
Exactly.
this lady feels like, oh, with all her degrees, all her prowess, everything, she's not suitable. Mind you,
Yeah.
I don't want to compare, but if I don't know if Temi Otedola mom is a Yoruba woman, but even if she's not, the father is
Daniel.
Temi knows her grandmother very well. Every person Temi Otedola meets in her husband's family, she has to actually refer to them as but I don't even think all these people
That
that are
that
well
is
traveled
that
actually.
is another thing I wanted to point out. It is not a thing of. I don't think it's a thing of class. Basically,
It's a thing of culture. People
it's
in
a thing
different
of
class do it.
culture.
You understand? People in
Exactly.
different class, no matter how rich, like I've met richer people. You understand? Well educated professors. I mean, this man was a sub dean in University of Abuja, well traveled, well educated. All his children are not what's called citizens of Nigeria. They're still his children came back to Nigeria and they're still doing it with the families. So is there a thing of money or anything? It's just like a culture. So I understand it might be shocking to you that someone that is a child, but then it's just the Yoruba respect. But when I read it, I had some issues with it. Number one is the mother dictating that the wedding was cancelled. The son is obviously behaving like a puppet because even if you want to agree with your mother, I don't think you have to outrightly disrespect your wife in front of your mother. You understand? I
Yes.
understand it being like, oh, you're trying to respect your mom, but at that point, you're not supposed to support anybody. Try and escalate the issue, take someone to another room, then try and explain. I don't think that man is actually a good leader of a family because everything he's doing is just showing that, oh, that girl is making the right choice. Because if you cannot defend your wife at that point, at what point do you start defending her? Because mind you, different things will
Mm,
happen in the family. Disrespect will surely come, and some people have to even test how long they can even push you into. You're entering a new family. Some people are just like,
mm,
some people meet your husband, and are you they go and use entire. You understand? So
mm.
it's just showing that, oh, how much they can push you, and if you can allow your mother start doing that for just that little scenario, that's the only issue I had. Like the guy did not do well. Sorry to say.
And another thing to point out is the fact that she's going to call them auntie or give them a pet name or whatnot. It doesn't mean that they too will call her by her own name. Oh.
No,
They will
no,
they will
no.
also equally show her respect until this
Exactly.
person, Ìyàwó or
Yes.
whatever they're
Yes,
going
they
to
don't
call
call
her.
her
If
Yawoa.
you
Yes.
understand. So yeah, like Dotun said, I strongly agree that like the husband was behaving like a puppet. Like,
Mm-hmm.
why would you allow your mother-in-law? Why is it your mother-in-law calling the family that marriage is cancelled? Like the Olori Ebi, the marriage
Your
is
mother,
cancelled.
your mother.
Your mother, sorry, why is it your mother calling the Olori Ebi to make that claim? And at the end of everything, why are you blocking her on all social media platforms? Like me, to me, it's just giving that the love there was not genuine. Because if I met someone that I love enough to marry, you understand, and I read this person, I like this person. It's not. I don't believe it's something this trivial, because to me, I feel it is very trivial, because you're not going to. It's not as if all of you are living in one family house. It's not as if you all live together for eternity. That it will be
Exactly.
humiliating you.
You just see
Another thing
them
my mom
maybe.
said.
Okay,
Another thing
sorry.
my mom said, because she read this, she said that there's no love there, because
Hmm.
even the mother-in-law, right?
Hmm.
There is a way
She
she
will correct
would
her.
have told her, you get,
Hmm.
or there's a way the mother-in-law would have handled the situation, and you know that okay, I'm not
She cares about
like
her.
how the Bible urges us to like chastise, but with love, basically. So the mother-in-law would have done it in a way that even though this person is probably not Yoruba, or this person doesn't understand the culture, the person would get it. But this one is giving all ultimatum that, oh, if you don't do this, you are leaving my house, or the marriage is off, stuff like that. So it's showing, or it's giving there's no love. First of all, the man is a wussy,
Puppet.
he sounds very weak. You understand? Yes, you should
Yeah.
let her know. I'm not going to come here and say that anybody should suppress any part of their cultures, because each cultures have different things that are unique to them. The
Mm.
practice in itself might sound a bit
Okay.
archaic and very old, but it is still part of their culture. It is still something the mother holds very strongly. But like there would have been a way it would have been properly managed. So yeah,
Mm.
Chidubem and Abi Daddy Chidubem and Abba's baby. Do you want to add any more things to this?
Spice.
Yeah, I believe you've actually said it all because I see that she, in as much as she is making her point, the way she's saying it, she's making it seem like it's because she has accomplished all that she has accomplished. That is why she cannot
Exactly. In fact,
That's
it
talk
was so
one.
about.
annoying when she was even insulting previous women of oh because they were uneducated. It sounds
That
that degrading.
you see, when I was reading that part too, I was like, like, come on, this
She's
is
making
not
it seem
really
that okay,
necessary.
she's doing it because she's doing all of this because she has attained this level in her life. That if so, she's trying to say if she didn't attain that level, then she would be okay with it. So because she has attained that, she is exempted from a lot of experiences, from a lot of things. Because I feel like honestly, I didn't know about it. I didn't know it was a culture for them to call the family like that. I didn't know it. But then, seeing as you are going to marry that person, you love the person, you would learn about his culture. And then if you really, really love the person, it's not like you've already stated, it's not that big of a deal. But then the man, that is the job of the man to explain to her better. That is the job of the man to talk
You
to
know
his
the
wife
funny
and to
thing?
talk to his
The
mom.
funny thing is the lady is a Yoruba lady. Her name is Temilade.
Ah,
She said it's me, Temilade. She said it in the story.
ah,
She's Yoruba.
She's not Temilade.
Check
Temilade
it
is the
now.
name of Temilade is the name of the person they say she should call. Temilade is who started it all. You understand? She said,
Are you sure?
why would I call Temilade by her name instead of Auntie
Oh,
Temilade? You get so
oh
her name is
pardon
not
me.
Temilade, but she speaks
Oh,
Yoruba. But I don't now know if she's Yoruba, because she said I told that one that it's good to see her in Yoruba language. So she might be Yoruba, but like the story does not expressly say that.
I
true.
feel
True.
like your mom said, there was no love to begin with. The mom of the husband never really liked her to begin with because I feel like a she was looking for something to hold on to grab onto to get. She was looking for something to grab onto to scatter everything. That's why I feel because you cannot say because of that you now want to daliru like that because of 2 seconds you want to call Olori Ebi that we are not doing marriage again. You took it too far. You took it to the extreme. Like she was. You could see that she has been waiting for that kind of thing. Like
She know the timer.
Exactly.
She the
she just,
timer.
she just fell right into her hands. She just fell right into her hands like that. And then the husband too. Also, sorry, Todoyo, you don't know how to handle your wife and your mother because that is the job of the man. You are no one know how you have your mother and you have your wife. You are meant to know how to balance it. Do you get? So
Hmm.
it's crazy
Exactly.
how you are picking side, but then you are making it so obvious in front of the other one that
True.
you are picking side. That's what you're supposed to do.
Very true.
At least from my experience, you have to take them apart. That's enough. Hey, that's enough. I don't want to hear anything about it. Wifey, follow me.
Mm-hmm.
What is the problem? What happened? Okay, is that it? Okay, no problem. I will now explain to you that okay, how far now so but baby, I know it's a big deal for you and I totally get it. But you can call them
Mhm.
their pet names or whatnot. You understand? And then you go and talk to your mother that mommy, don't ever disrespect my wife like that again. She's the woman I love. You get stand up
Mhm.
for your wife. Because families, especially the husband side, most people don't like their father's side of the family.
Uh-uh.
Uh,
Mhm.
yeah,
Most people don't. Let's
yeah,
call it spade a spade. They always prefer the mother's side. So
yeah.
the issue, and then is that family. So you are supposed to defend your wife in the presence of your family. Let them know that she is the right person that you chose. So I think he didn't do a good job there. He's too loose with it. I think he too, like you said, he wasn't really feeling it to begin with, or his mom had already eaten into his mind that she's not the one for you because
She,
she cannot do this.
she
She's
has
not the one for
planted
you.
some kind of seeds in his mind.
Exactly. So
You know, if
I think
if
that
if a guy's mother don't like the wife, it's a very tricky situation. That the best thing you can have
And if the guy
from
is not also strong-willed.
yeah,
yes,
you need
because
your mother
most
and
of the
your
time,
wife to be best friends.
the mothers don't like the wives, but that does not mean you will not leave your wife. So imagine God shows you somebody you have to marry. God has shown you that this is the woman that will bear your children, and then your mother is not party to it. You will not say, okay, oh, let me change woman. No, you have to stick with her and let your mother know. Let your mother come to terms that this is who you are choosing. Let your mother come to that terms. But then you are making it seem like I'm still choosing my mommy. Your mama go die now. You can't they live on the earth alone. Where Bible says it's not good that a man should live alone. And then your mommy will pick somebody for you on her own terms, but not on your own terms. And then the person will not end up doing anyhow.
Hmm.
Sasha, that's my own.
Word, word. So Abba's baby,
At this point, we'll just share the grace and go home because
no.
I
there's
beg
I
you,
nothing.
drop
want
your
to,
percent. We
we
love
want to
you.
hear you
Drop
say
your
something.
percent.
There's no more sense to be dropped. But
Oh
like
yeah,
you
drop your
guys,
penny.
you guys have said it all. I'm happy that you guys explained it like at the beginning before we actually started talking about it because like Kojo said, I didn't really know about like the how the culture were like that part of the culture. So I think like you explaining it at first was really good to kind of give us an idea of what was going on. Um, or at the end of the day, my own beef is with the guy, like the husband, because obviously you're about to start a home. Like this is your home, this is your life, this is like you're leaving your family. I know, yes, you have your family, but like you are starting up a new life for yourself. You're starting up a new home for yourself, and the fact that your mom is still able to overly sway you like that means I don't think he's even ready to be a man of a house, to be honest. Um,
Word, word.
like she if it was in a situation where maybe the girl didn't understand the whole culture, he would have explained to her like, okay, this is how it is.
Mhm.
If you're not okay with it, we can just go. Like, I know it's good to be like in good terms with your husband's family or your wife's family or whatever, but at the end of the day, it is your life, it's you and your husband. If
Hmm.
you see that these people, like, this is not what is working out for you, after the wedding you guys are living on your own. Like, highest, even this way you're supposed to be calling uncle and uncle and auntie, maybe you see them twice a year or three times a year. Like, it's not something that you, like, champions say, you are living together, you see them every day, you have to do all this. You just have to, I don't know, like I said, I don't think the love was even strong,
And
because if the love was strong, people are
and
eloping for love.
most of these people are weirded out. Like when my uncle's wife calls me Uncle Champion or Brother Champion,
Yeah,
I'm weirded out by it because it's
fuck.
like you are older than me. Please leave me alone. Why are you
Bro,
calling me uncle?
I say,
So like
I say, whenever they call me that thing, brother, so, yes, ma. You know what? So I'm
you
just make her feel
understand.
better. So because it feels so weird.
Let's
So
also put it this,
But
but
that's why you see
what I'm
my
just
mom
trying to point
smiling.
out is even like whenever the mother-in-law is not even there, you don't necessarily need to call them. And I'm very
True.
sure the children will not mind. It's
let's also
just
put
maybe
into
around maybe
consideration that
family functions. You can
yeah,
just add Egbami Bay, Kini, help me, you understand?
Yeah.
And keep it moving. Like I believe if you because because another thing is I don't want to like sound gender biased or whatever, but like anything a man is said to have done because of love, right? It is seen as, oh yes, is good, is yeah, is this. But
Mm,
anything a woman is asked to do in this kind of context is seen
Sacrifice.
as is seen as, thank you very much, it's seen as a very huge sacrifice. I'm not trying to
Mm,
dispute that a lot of women sacrifice a lot of things for love
mm,
and marriage and whatnot. But I'm just trying to say, in this our Nigerian context, right? Anybody asked to do this kind of thing, it seems like a whole lot. Let me just segue a little bit. A man going to marry from some kind eastern states now knows that the bride price and all that will
the
cost
break
a
is coming.
arm and a leg according to files. Before, in some northern states, before you marry a wife, they will flog you.
Mm,
Men did these things. Men did these things. And I'm very sure in all our in all the ethnic groups, right? There are little intricacies that like a man has to do, a woman has to do before they get married. And it is not such a big deal. So I just believe that like if love is there, if understanding, if communication, one of the partner is supposed to tell the other one that, see you in my place, this is this, and that and that and that is that, and everybody keeps it moving, man. If two of
there's
you
even
travel abroad tomorrow, who is going to be worried that you're not calling this person auntie
exactly.
from the
Do you know,
UK or
champion?
Canada?
There's even a hack to it. If you don't want to call them auntie and uncle, or even all these just speak English with them. I swear, Chibi are educated. English does not have respect.
Right,
I English just
right.
say, how have you been? Hi, school. English is very good. I have
Please help
I
me.
have an
Please
aunt.
help me and
I have
please
an
help me
aunt
and pick
who
this up. Nobody cares
exactly.
if it's or or
I have an aunt who has a cousin who, like, I think she seniors her with, like, is not 8 months, and so she will not be calling that one auntie. She always use speak English with her. You understand? All the time English. They can say everything in Yoruba. But when it's time to call her name or speak something that will disband those English. And my mama, even her, she has noticed, like, she knows what she's doing, but then there's nothing she can do about it.
And the thing is, with our generation, all these things are slowly going.
Definitely.
It might be, in a way it's good, in a way it's bad, because like we're losing our culture and all, but like I feel our generation can modify it to be like, okay, there's no reason why you're calling a 2-year-old auntie.
Mhm.
You understand? But from like
Might be the older
any
ones,
grown
once you cross
any
18 or
grown
something.
person you meet, you can call them mommy or auntie or kini, normal, and everybody keeps it bloody moving. Like, I just believe that like they both did not handle the situation well, and the
True.
the part that really annoyed me, like Kojo pointed out, is the fact that she thinks because of her qualifications, her successful side hustle and all that, it's like puts her a level above people that are doing it, so that if she had not gotten all those things, it means she qualifies to do it, and it doesn't. It's not really that. Like nobody, the people that set all these things, they didn't set it that okay, if she has money, do she should not do this, but if she doesn't have money, she should do this. No, that was not the reason. Everybody knows the Yoruba culture is big on like respect and all that. So yeah, I just
I
it's
have a
not
question.
the
I have a
reason,
question
Sha.
for Abbas Baby and Kojo, since their scents are not so much. Do you guys think most of all these things, especially with everything the lady said, do you think it comes from the effect of wokeness and social media?
Hmm, good
See as a
question,
true
bro.
question. See as a true question like lecturer.
Because they don't get sense.
Union is calling him now.
Abbas, baby, you want to go first?
Yes,
um,
Abba's baby is going first. Before he said, you people have said everything. Abba's baby go first.
wow.
Wow.
Honestly, I think it's from a place of I think from a place of wokeness, to be honest, because like imagine, because I'm just thinking about it now. Imagine like you tell a white man or like somebody that
Mm.
like is well traveled or somebody that's not really that even know them. Maybe they gave birth to them like in out like abroad and they are actually Yoruba too, but like they have not really understood the culture. And then you're telling them that they should. I feel like it will sound kind of weird to them. So I feel like now that
Mm.
we are all getting to the point of where everybody is, we are all becoming one small, like the whole world, we are all becoming one person, to be honest, because everybody's
One
saying the same thing,
culture.
everybody's saying the same thing exactly. So
Mm.
it's like, I think it comes from a place of wokeness, but also fake wake, folk, I'm not fake. Hey, fake
Fake wokeness.
wokeness, English. God help me.
Wokeness.
I think some people are fake wokeness because
Exactly.
somebody that is educated, like really educated, you see that as something very trivial that shouldn't stop your wedding. But I think
True.
like if some people want to just form like the way she came on social media to even say it, because like oh like you guys come and see what I did, like you know what I mean. Like sometimes, sometimes these social media people they like to be hot and fake heat. But at the end of the day, I feel like
Banga boys and banga girls.
yeah, I just feel like from a place of
But
fake
but
wokeness.
fake wokeness is a thing. She
It
will
is a
not
It's a
thing.
she
thing.
she will not channel this energy now when it reach time of bride price. That oh, why is my husband meant to play bride
Oh,
price? Why
oh,
will my husband why is my husband meant to dobale? Because Yoruba men, like when you're going to marry a Yoruba girl, you have to prostrate with your friends.
You,
Sometimes even
you
your
bebe.
parents, your father will join you and prostrate if he's not too
fact.
Yep.
elderly. I think Mr. Easy's that joined him to prostrate now. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, basically she will not come and be like, oh, why are you people making them do this? That no,
You know what I
it is
mean?
archaic, it's this one. But when it comes to calling her auntie, I know how demeaning that can sound.
Fair
But like
fact.
she will not, you guys shall get what I'm saying with fake weakness. She will not advocate
Yeah.
for the other side, but because it affects
Mm-hmm.
her, right, and she sees it as beneath her, she's going to come outside
Yeah.
and talk.
I feel
And
like
these people,
Exactly.
people that are like educated or like really educated, I feel like they will
Mhm.
actually be people that are very curious to learn. Like I mean, when I hear something like this, I'll be more
About
curious, like
the
understand, like
culture.
oh, how did this happen? Why is it happening? Like okay, I understand where you're coming
Mm-hmm.
from, and at the same time too, I would also give a space of respect for somebody's culture. Like I know that this is
Yeah.
everybody's culture is different. Like
yeah,
I have to put a place of respect. Like even if I have to, like I said, I'm not going to be living with these children, bro. Like I'm living in my husband's house. Imagine somebody hear me and say I'm living in my husband's house. Sorry, I'm
exactly.
talking about somebody else. But like I'm living in my partner's house or whatever, and like I'm not seeing
Mm-hmm.
you. Even if it gets to a point where there's issues, like we can always call on phone. Like not even that's the thing. I think Nigerians we are very we have been sold this idea of like,
Dramatic.
oh, we have to be very together with our family, like everything
Mm-hmm.
has to be communal, which is true. But if it's
Mm-hmm.
becoming too toxic for you, my dear, shift before you die.
Yeah,
Like,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I
yeah.
mean? But I don't know.
Exactly.
The
Me, I
Tunisian is more
just feel
than
like
cents. I've dropped $1 in it.
relax,
Finally,
relax, relax. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Could you drop
daddy, daddy,
$100?
daddy. Hey, he's not Kojo on this episode. He's Daddy Chidubem.
Daddy
Daddy,
Sorry,
Chidubem.
Baba Chidubem.
Mba.
Pa,
Okay.
thank you.
Mm. I would say yeah, it's like Abbas baby has said wokeness, and then for her it's pride, pride and wokeness. She's talking from a place of pride, too much pride. That's what I see it as. G gets because you can't say she's not even making a solid argument. She's making the arguments based on from what she's saying. She's making it based on the fact that she's a learned person. But then they say once you go to Rome, do what the Romans do. It is something that has been going on for years. And then you call it naive because the white man has brought social media, because you have been exposed to some white people's culture, you get. So for
Obasanjo
me,
internet.
you get. So for me, that is where I feel like she is coming from. And then I also understand that some children to some younger people too will take it far, especially when they say they should call them those kind of auntie and uncle names. Now they will take it far and then they will be demanding for it. I get that. And if that is the case, then I totally understand where she's coming from. But then if that is not it, actually, it's no go for now. Just say it. And then,
Hmm.
like we've all said, you are not staying with them 100%. You are not going to
At
live with
all.
them. Right?
Hmm.
The highest you see them is Christmas. And you
Hmm.
sure me die. You sure me die. You are woke.
Sometimes
Your husband is
once
the
they
husband is a, do you get the husband is a foolish person to begin with first. But then at most at most you will see once in a year. And then that once, now if you like, you will call them
yeah.
by their name. Do you get? So I don't see it's even for that wedding. It's not like you're seeing them throughout. You just
At
say, how
most.
far? And then that's it. You shouldn't let that kind of trivial small thing, because it is culture. That is one thing.
Hmm.
And then that's one thing that I've noticed with, like we've said, we are gradually losing our culture. We are
Yeah,
gradually,
yeah.
and
It's
what's
it's
funny
quite
is we are
simple.
the ones killing it. It's not like anybody from outside is coming to kill it. Anybody from outside is
Mm-hmm.
telling us not to do it.
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
ourselves are the ones
Mm-hmm.
killing the culture. We are the ones
Yeah.
Hmm.
pushing it aside, accepting what is not ours, culture that is not ours. Even this white wedding of a thing, no be our own. Our own are traditional
Exactly.
wedding.
Me, I've said
Exactly.
it. I keep saying it. I do not want to have a white wedding. I want
A
my
civil
wedding
wedding.
to be I want my wedding to be blessed in church, yes, in my pastor's
Hmm.
office. Then I have a
The
court
court.
wedding.
You
I
get?
have a
And then
traditional wedding.
traditional wedding.
No party.
There may be like the evening of the court wedding. I have a very huge
Small
reception
gathering.
for the people my mother will want to invite and my wife's mother, and we keep
Hmm.
it moving. Like
I feel
I,
like
I,
they are
I
just
don't
taking it
get
too far.
the point.
It. See, the truth is, if she was going to marry outside, if she was going to marry this thing, if she was going to marry, there are different countries with different this thing, different cultures
Yes.
and degree.
Yeah.
So it's not even a big thing, to be honest.
Hmm.
But then I understand that she is coming from a place where she doesn't take that kind of nonsense. The fact that her younger ones are are older than these ones, and then she gets to call them that name. She feels too big for it. No,
She
Yawa.
feels she
I was
feels
literally about to
insulted.
say when Kojo was saying like if it's also somewhere else. Imagine, let's say for instance now she wants to go and get married to one Asian man, and for some reason they say in their culture they are doing this. She really wants to come on Instagram and be like, "Oh my god, guys, I just got married,
Bro,
and guess what?" Like,
bro.
So
We
that's
on this
that's
on
the
see,
this same
standard.
Obasanjo's internet,
I
but
am
we will
That's
done
not
the
rest.
with
standard.
internet people. I'm done. Let me not
That's
even lie to you.
standard.
I'm done.
It's just funny. You yourself, you are neglecting your culture because of what? Because you want to seem
Oh
woke, because you
God.
are gotten a master's degree. Okay. And
Hmm.
so once you
Is
die, you carry the master's
is
degree
the
to heaven.
same is the same fake wokeness that Abba's
Hmm.
baby said. Like
Yeah.
we tend to trample on like things that
Our
are
own
ours.
thing.
Like me, I don't even want
Hmm.
to deep it too much, because even if we start looking from like religion, some kind cultural
Mm-hmm.
practices, we have been brainwashed and convinced and made to think that anything that comes out of Africa, it is
He's
bad.
evil.
It is
Hmm.
evil. It is it should be it should not be done. And meanwhile,
Hmm.
if you just look at all these things, like okay, like one popular one that they used to say, you hear about Greek gods, you hear about them Roman
Hmm.
gods, you hear about Norse gods, and you think, oh, that guy is so cool. You hear about Thor, about Loki, about
Hmm.
Poseidon, about Zeus, and you're like, oh, so cute, so cool. But you hear about Ishu, you hear about Yemoja,
Shango.
you hear about Shango. I'm just talking because
Amadioha.
I'm Yoruba. You hear about Amadioha. You hear about some kind other like African gods, and your first thought is hi,
Blood of
evil. I
Yes,
Jesus.
bind you in the name
blood
of
of
Jesus,
Jesus.
blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus. And I'm not saying all of us should now go back to traditional beliefs. No, hold
Hmm.
whatever belief you want to hold. But like,
Yeah.
what made you think these things were evil? It was the
Hmm.
indoctrination that happened
Hmm.
when these people came. That is
Yeah.
a topic that we'll talk about some other time. But like
Yeah.
me reading about mythology, African mythology, Yoruba mythology, even Igbo mythology, and just getting to learn these things.
And it's
You
so
will even see
fascinating,
that,
guy.
yeah, you even see
It's
that
so
Eshu
fascinating.
that has been termed to be Satan,
Hmm.
right, and the devil
Hmm.
is not
Hmm.
actually that.
Issue.
Eshu is the trickster god. You can liken Eshu to like Loki. Eshu is the trickster god
Hmm.
and is the god of roads and pathways, basically. But no, they taught us to believe that Eshu is the devil. Eshu is
Hmm.
And you
Satan.
see that
You should pray
anyway, I'm
against
a historian, so I
Eshu.
could give you brief history on that. But let's leave that for now.
This is
Let's leave that.
champion's
And don't
bag,
worry,
bro. This is champion's
we're
Now,
bag.
going to
I wanted to
Kojo,
okay.
Kojo, I cannot even wait to talk about this. So
You get
don't worry, we
Hmm.
would actually have a full episode on this indoctrination that
Yeah,
happened.
we
There are a lot
need
of books
to.
on that, and and
Hmm.
a lot of I like the work that is being done because
Hmm.
I'm segueing too much. You guys should like forgive me, but like
Segue,
they
segue,
they
sir. Right
they,
on, sir.
they literally how do you come to it? Like another example that I saw. Okay, now Dotun, will I come to your house and say, oh, this is not going to be called Dotun's house anymore. It's going to be called House of Dotun. Like it doesn't make
Exactly.
sense. They literally went to African countries and gave names
Mm-hmm.
to monuments, gave names to
Hmm.
um natural
Victoria Falls.
attraction. You get like they just gave names, and meanwhile, all these things
Auntie
had
Vicky.
names. So yes, what am I trying to say to all my young people out there? Like, find out who you are, know who you are,
Hmm.
know where you've come from, right?
Hmm.
Hmm.
Appreciate these
Your
things,
culture.
right?
Hmm.
You are Yoruba, you are
Hmm.
Nupe, you are Fulani, you are from a very beautiful tribe in Jos, you are Kalabari, whatever tribe you are, understand your people, find out the history of your people, find out what made your people your people. The fact I'm always whining Dotun and you hear Dotun say he's not a Ilorin is because of something that I got to learn during my readings about basically the people of Kwara and Ilorin. So like find out these things, learn about Nigeria, learn about Africa.
learn
You get,
history,
because
bro.
we
Learn
do not
history.
want we do not want to allow um our history to die, basically. So yes, learn, understand, appreciate these things, know these things, so that somebody can, because if you do not know who you are or where you've come from, yeah, someone can just come and tell you what you are, basically.
Yes.
So yeah, and that starts from our language, our culture.
Yeah.
What do our people believe in? Why did they believe in that? I'm not saying all our cultural beliefs are good, but just
Hmm.
find them out. You get, yeah,
Hmm.
basically. So yes, this has been a very emotional and moving episode. We hope to have like we hope to we hope to
Also the
have
most.
another
Oh my
episode
god.
where we would talk more deeply about
Our
we
our
hope to have
culture.
another episode where we talk more about our culture,
Heritage.
all the things from like history that has happened and all that.
Hmm.
So yeah, I hope
Yeah.
you really enjoyed this episode. I hope you learnt a thing or two. Would really love to get feedbacks from you guys. So feel free to reach out to us on our Instagram account or drop a comment on Spotify. I think comments on Spotify are going to be out soon. They are going to take it out soon. But yeah, now that we still have it,
Okay,
let's
buddy.
enjoy it as much as we can. So yes, leave us a comment. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to listen to the 20 Stock podcast. It is a good conversation starter. Like I said, you can tell that girl that you're eyeing that, oh, I listened to this podcast and these guys spoke about this, and you send her the link and she listens and she said, oh, this guy has good taste. So, we can help you check that, babe. You understand?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And if you're that babe
Um
listening, just know that that guy likes you.
He
For him
likes
to give you
you. You understand? He likes you. Gone. You guys should, fast forward it. Plan the wedding.
invite us for the wedding.
Invite us for the wedding. You understand? We like small chops very well. So yeah.
Ah,
So
shawarma. Hey.
and
Shawarma,
yes,
bro.
and
What?
yes. If you're listening to this podcast and you know you are among the people that make shawarma, please, we are begging, do not increase the price. Help boys. You understand?
Please help the boys.
That they
Thank you
say
very
Help the
shawarma is
much.
boys.
15k.
Please.
Premium shawarma
Please,
15k.
please. We are
Omo,
begging. Oh,
that
we don't
shawarma
want
that year.
premium. We don't want premium. Just give us normal shawarma.
Luxury,
Thank you very
luxury,
much.
luxury, please.
No,
Luxury
we
Luxury,
don't want
No, we
shawarma.
don't
luxury
want luxury.
shawarma.
We don't want luxury. So yes,
Ah,
till next time. Till next time,
oh
remember
God.
to drink water and mind your business. Take care of yourself. See you on the next one. Peace.
Ay,
Au
ay,
revoir.
ay.
Bye.